Hello everyone, welcome back to Rasoi Rozana. So today I bring to you the recipe of Dum Aloo. Dum Aloo is prepared in various ways in various parts of our country. But today we'll prepare it in the traditional dhaba way. To begin with, take about 250 grams of baby potatoes and peel their skin. Now, using a fork, dig holes into these potatoes. This is done to ensure that the oil and the masala seep into the potatoes. Now it's time to fry the baby potatoes. Many would argue that frying the baby potatoes is not a very healthy way. But to get the authentic taste and the feel of the dum aloo, it's very essential that you fry it. Make sure that you use only mustard oil for frying the baby potatoes. In fact, it will be better if you can use mustard oil for the entire recipe. Keep stirring the baby potatoes continuously so that they cook evenly and also get a uniform color. Once they are nice golden brown in color, remove them from the oil. Now, remove the excess oil from the pan and add a teaspoon of jeera, 2 to 3 tej patta, 3 to 4 cloves, 3 to 4 cardamoms, 1 cinnamon and 7 to 8 peppercorns. Saute these spices for about 30 seconds. Now add about 4 to 5 crushed garlic cloves and about 2-inch piece of crushed ginger. Saute these along with the spices for about 30 seconds to a minute. Now add in about 1 large onion cut up into slices. Let the onions become translucent and soft. Now add about 8 to 10 cashews and about 2 large tomatoes cut up into slices. Saute these for about a minute or two. Now cover and cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. Both the onions and the tomatoes would have cooked well by now. The tomatoes would also have turned mushy. At this time, take all the contents of your pan into a mixer jar. Let the mixture cool down and then grind it into a fine paste. Now, take about 2 tablespoons of the oil in which the baby potatoes were fried and add about a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder to it. This is done to ensure that maximum color of the chili powder is given to the gravy. Now add in the ground onion and tomato gravy. Mix this well along with the oil and let it cook for about 1 or 2 minutes. Now let's add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder and about a teaspoon of coriander powder. Mix these spices well along with the gravy. Dum cooking generally involves a technique where the food is cooked under pressure. Interestingly though, dum aloo is never cooked under pressure. Once the gravy is sauteed well, cover and cook the gravy for about 5 to 10 minutes. The gravy has now roasted well and has acquired a creamy texture. It is time to add some water and give the gravy a liquid consistency. Add about a cup of water and give it a good mix. Do not worry if you feel that the gravy has become too watery at this stage. It will acquire the correct consistency eventually. Now add about 2 finely chopped chilies to it. We add chilies in the end to retain its fresh taste. Now turn the flame to high and bring the gravy to a boil. Once it boils, add in the fried baby potatoes. Mix the baby potatoes with the gravy thoroughly. The holes that we dug earlier with the fork will now absorb all the flavors from the gravy. Cover and cook the dum aloo for some time. This will ensure that the potatoes absorb the flavors well. You may now notice that the consistency of the dum aloo has thickened. Now add some salt according to your taste. Along with this, Garnish the dum aloo with some freshly chopped coriander leaves. One final mix and your dum aloo is ready to serve. Enjoy with some chapatis or parathas. Bon appetit! If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. If you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe and hit that bell icon. Thank you.